Hair up or hair down? Let's go hair down, mix it up. Hey everyone, welcome back to our last Spark Online video thing. If you've noticed, for the last couple of weeks I've been putting talks from our youth nights up online just because of it's one of the opportunities that we have that we can actually record our talks because they're done on Zoom, where it's a bit trickier to do that on a normal Friday night. And I thought for this last Sunday that I would record a video because things are kind of going back to normal. I know a lot of you, or everyone's back at school and things are starting to open up, like shops and gyms are open. And church is coming back, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, the first Sunday of July. And that means youth back the Friday before. And we're going to have this awesome time with the carnival. And we're working out some games and how we do that with like all the rules and stuff like that. I just wanted to ask this question. How have you grown in your faith over this time? In this period where we've been kind of in lockdown, doing school and youth online and stuff, how have you grown in your faith in this time? One of my friends kind of related this period that we were in with COVID to the Israelites wandering the desert for 40 years. I don't know if you know too much about them, but after they left Egypt, when God parted the Red Sea and all the plagues and stuff like that, they left Egypt, but then they spent 40 years wandering the desert. They were complaining and they were like, we're better off in Egypt, like we could have died. In that time, God was teaching them things. He was showing them about to trust in him. Like, they didn't have sources of food, but God was providing food for them, providing water for them. And it was in this time that they learnt to rely on God and to trust in him. And so as we kind of emerge from our wandering the wilderness, in our version of that, how have you grown in your faith? I think for me, personally, how I've grown in my faith is just kind of slowing down more. You know, taking a breath and not being as busy and spending time with God. I find that hard sometimes when all this stuff's happening, but being able to just pause and spend time with God. I used to spend time with God at the night. Now it's trying to do it more in the morning just because by the night time I'm getting tired. You can see, my eyes, there's bags. And that's just because of video games. That's my own fault. I've done it to myself. Tonight at youth we'll look at choices and how you can make the best choice. That's my question for you. How have you grown in this time? How have you grown in your faith? Maybe you're gonna answer it with I don't know. I don't know how I've grown. Maybe you're gonna say something else. Love to hear about it, with what that looks like. Love to see you there on Friday night. It's going to be great. Is there anything else that's on my mind? After you've had some time with that, we're going to have our Sinai time, and that's going to be my favorite song at the moment, which is Canvas in the Clay. We've listened to it before, so you've heard it, and you're going to listen to it again. But it's just a great song of how, even in these times like COVID, social distancing, all that stuff, God is working in it and he's building us up. And I think it's just a great reminder of that when we're asking how have we grown in our faith in this time. So hopefully I will see you very soon, and this will be the last video